I'm sure you all remember passing notes in elementary school or sending messages to your first crush. But check out this story. A fourth grader in Hillsborough County, Florida, landed himself in the principal's office because of a love letter. His mom says he was threatened with charges of sexual harassment. In the love note, the child writes, "I like your eyes because they sparkle like diamonds, and you make my heart pound so fast like a train." Aww. Lily, the mother of this child, joins us now on the phone from Tampa, Florida. So, Lily, number one, thanks for joining us. What went through your mind when you heard the term sexual harassment being thrown around towards your 9-year-old son who wrote these love letters?
Honestly, I was kind of shocked to even, know that that was a part of the whole situation. You know, when he had spoken to me about writing a love note to my husband and I, we're like, okay, as long as it's very respectful, like little girls want to be complimented about different things. Little girls don't want to hear about boogers and, fighting and stuff like that. He wants to know, compliment her about her hair, eyes, be respectful of the young little girl, like any young little girl or even woman would want to be, respected, nothing gross.
Have you felt that since he wrote the love letters and got in trouble, that he's kind of, downtrodden about it a little bit?
Yeah, actually, he told us that he did not want to go to school for Valentine's Day for the simple fact that he's afraid that when he's passing the Valentine's Day cards out, that potentially will get him in trouble.
Well, Lily, it is, a 9-year-old is not even sexually mature. Right. So that to call it sexual harassment is kind of a misnomer. But it is, I guess the message here, and I think it is an important one, is when you're delivering notes, messages, calls, texts, and it's unwanted. If the person feels, stop, thank you, but no thank you, and you don't stop, that can get you into trouble.
I think at this age, though, young girls are always like, "Oh, I don't like him. I don't know why he sent me that letter." So I think it's a difficult.
Where do you draw the line? Also, so this is a 9-year-old boy, and the school district said the boy wrote more than one note, and the notes were unwanted. That's why it borders on harassment. But let's ask a very difficult question here. If we're at a point in society where you can't write a note to someone else without being blamed for sexual harassment, we're in a lot of trouble.
Or harassment.
I know so many people who are now married, for instance, to the man or woman where, the first time I asked her out or asked him out, he said no, but you know what? The second time, he or she said yes, and we've been together now 45 years. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I can't ask her out because what if she doesn't want me to ask her out? That's sexual harassment. Yeah. If we're teaching our 9-year-old kids not to even try to put yourself out there if you think someone is pretty or you like them, look, that scares me.
It is in an age where kids would rather text each other a note because it's easier than to hand it to them or pass it to them. And here this young child did what it is that we imagine life should be like, and he got in trouble.
And
I
there's
just
an
don't know
extra
where we're
level
headed.
of intimacy. I mean, taking the time to actually write it, and he put love, that is more intimate than just a text message. And I think maybe, like you said, kids are so used to texting that felt maybe uncomfortable to that girl. Who knows?
Well, it clearly felt uncomfortable to the school district who doesn't know how to deal with this. So you can text someone, you can send all these other messages nowadays.
Cyberbullying.
It's almost as though we have forgotten what it means to be old school. It's like the school district. I bet you $1 million there's kids sending texts all day long but the school didn't know what to do because they probably haven't seen a kid write a love letter in so long.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? And they're like, what do we do? A sexual harassment? It feels that way, doesn't it?
It does.
Well, Lily, I think that most of us would agree. We think your son was just trying to, he was just trying to express feelings that he had, and I applaud him, and you tell him that, heck, he should go to Valentine's Day and point his chest out and just say, you know what, when I feel love, I let it be known.
Yes.